Hello, Braves country. This is Coach Ken Anderson coming to Hardcore Braves, and this is my coach's corner, and I answer some of the questions you've sent me. First question comes from Andrew on Twitter, and he asks when we might see Dieter Fuentes. That's a good question. He got his pitch count up into the 80s. I would suspect that by the end of the month we would see maybe Dieter come up. But if not, if the rotation keeps performing well and Strider comes back and pitches well, it might be a little bit for Dieter. It won't hurt him to pitch in Gwinnett. It's a good question, but be on the lookout. He'll be definitely the first one to come up from the minor leagues. Question number 2 comes from Mallory on TikTok, who asked me, what grade would I give Walt Weiss so far and his spring training in his first 13 games? I would give Walt an A-. Walt has done an excellent job, especially around all the injuries they had, and performing on the team. His moves have been almost spot on, especially with the way he handled the little brawl we had the other night, and the way he handled the press conference, the way he's pinch hitting at the right times and handling his bullpen has been almost perfect, which is hard to believe. He's had like a 20-year veteran manager, so Walt has done a very good job. Question number 3 comes from Adam on YouTube, but also Brad DeBoard on X. And it's more like when Murphy comes back, who goes? Also, Brad brought up the fact Kim's coming back, Strider's coming back, Fuentes. So what's the roster going to look like? Well, first of all, when Murphy comes back, I think Jonah Heim will go down to AAA, and I think he will get through waivers, and I think he'll take the assignment. I think he likes playing for the Atlanta Braves. But again, that's always subject to change because you never know who's going to get hurt or whatever, but Jonah Heim is probably the most likely. As far as when Kim comes back, Strider comes back, Kim comes back, I think that'll be Kyle Farmer. I think they like Mateo's speed, and I think it'll be him. And also I think Kyle will also get through the waivers, and Kyle will go to Gwinnett as well. When Strider comes back, that's going to be an interesting situation. I personally think that Martin Perez has pitched well enough to stay, and Jose Suarez will be the guy that gets DFA'd. Again, I also think he will make it through the waivers and will be back to pitch at Gwinnett. Next question comes from Jeremy on Twitter, who said, how long will it be until we see Acuna get hot? I think Acuna is really close. He's had a lot of barrels lately, a lot of balls over 95 miles an hour. He had a Rudy Cup. He has a tough ride this weekend with the Cleveland staff, but I think by the Marlins series, and he always hits well against the Marlins, I think we'll see Ronnie finally get going. And as we know, when he gets going, the team really gets hot. The last question comes from Braves fan at Sports Braves OK on Twitter, who asked me what kind of sticks or college players do we think may be there when the Braves pick 9th. Well, as a Georgia Tech homer, I would think that both of those guys could be in play. Maybe somebody slips. Now, Tech has played really well, and I first thought it might be Von Lackey, who is the do-it-all catcher / first baseman, third baseman, outfielder for Georgia Tech. But he is playing so well, he may pass and go quicker. And Drew Burris, who everybody thought would go third, has struggled this year. He may fall to us. There are other bats that may go to us, but if one of those bats don't go there, don't be surprised if the Braves don't go with a high school kid out of a shortstop or a pitcher. So I do appreciate you throwing the questions in, and as always, we'll do this every Friday. And maybe it's a big series tonight. We play the Guardians. Both of us are 8-5. They're very talented on the pitching side, so we'll have to really play well. I really appreciate your support. Remember, you can follow us at Hardcore Braves on any social media platform. And also my personal account on Twitter is at BoydPC15, along with Ryan's at BravesHomer27, and Ben Weaver at Weaver_cards, and Aaron at Aaron on Deck. Again, we appreciate the support, and as always, go Braves.